Hi, and welcome back to Another Resources. In today's video, I'll be talking about 4 ways to make your videos better. Producing a video can often be very costly, especially for small businesses that are cash strapped. Over the years, video making equipment and tools have become cheaper and cheaper, as well as more accessible. So the question now shifts to whether or not you understand how to make a good video using the equipment available to you. So let's begin. The first way to make your video look professional is through the use of lighting. The most important thing about lighting in your video is to always light your video. Very simple. For small businesses, studio lighting can often be quite costly, but there is thankfully another source, our ever-present sun. What's better is that it's absolutely free. You can use the windows in your studio or home to your advantage. A good tip is to shoot in an overcast or cloudy day because the light tends to be flat and consistent, or in the afternoon where there'll be no shadows. However, try not to mix too many light sources. Every single light source has its specific color temperature and gradient, and mixing these colors can actually make your video look a bit weird. For example, if you're using daylight, which is rather blue, switch off any indoor lights because adding this will make your subject look orange or even green. If you aren't familiar with how the color gradient works, avoid it altogether by closing the blinds. Use another light source you have in your studio and shine it on your subject. In fact, you can actually get decent results from just about any lighting option that is available to you. You just have to know how to make it work. So, the second option, audio. One of the biggest things that takes away from the viewing experience of your audience is audio. Even if you have the best looking video, if your audio is crap, your audience will hate it. So this is me, for example, speaking with a microphone. And now this is me without a microphone. You can hear the sound difference. No one wants to hear or sit through that. So if there's one piece of equipment that you should invest in, make sure it's a microphone. You can place your microphone as close as possible to your subject, shut all the windows, switch off the air conditioning, and even turn off your fridge. As a bonus, what can help is to dampen the echo. You can place blankets or even curtains around the recording area. Number 3, framing. Grabbing the perfect frame for each shot is a work of art in itself, but the good news is that there are certain common practices to follow. For example, if you're filming an interview, you might want your subject at a different angle, but never in straight. Placing the interviewee straight from the lenses or cornering them to one side of the screen is just not aesthetically pleasing and possibly awkward. On top of that, don't go too wide or you'll capture the unnecessary items in the background that may distract your audience. Your audience needs to connect with the subject's facial expressions and in general. So either zoom in a little or move closer. Careful, however, because being too close to your subject will bring you to a claustrophobic feeling, which also doesn't feel good. Also, it's important to keep your camera as steady as possible. Shooting a video handheld is going to result in some horrific, low budget looking footage. So we recommend to mount the camera on a tripod to keep it perfectly still, or if you have absolutely no budget or a tripod, place it on a table or a chair that has a stable base. Number 4. Integrating graphics into your videos here and there can spice up your video in a big way, and this can easily be done inside of free softwares like Canva or paid options such as Filmora and Premiere Pro. You can create a couple of graphics inside Canva and then simply bring those creations into non-linear editing softwares. What you do is overlay these graphics on top of your video, add some smooth transitions, and you'll have yourself a professional looking video. Although, to be realistic, this method won't allow you to create the highest quality effects, although it's the simplest one, and you can get it done in a short amount of time with literally $0 budget. So, in summary, once you have mastered these 4 tips or pillars of video production, you will minimize the chances of your video looking amateurish. Not having these items planned out or just winging it is a bad choice. In fact, your audience might very well fly away after just one video. So, plan and schedule your shots ahead of time to save you and your business time and money. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button below and like the video, and tell us in the comments what you thought and what you would like to see next. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.